What's up guys, my name is Ace, and you might be wondering what you're looking at right now. This is Call of Duty 2 on the map Carentan, and the reason I'm showing this off is it looks like we're going to be seeing this map return in Call of Duty World War II. Before we get into this, I just want to give a big thank you and shout out to The One Boom. The One Boom's a friend of mine on YouTube. He's a YouTuber as well. He uploads pretty much daily, I think. I will leave his channel link down below. Please go and thank him. He actually stayed up late last night to capture this footage for me because I had Call of Duty 2, I think, on PS2. I don't have it on Xbox and therefore I couldn't record. So thanks again, Ian. I really appreciate that. Now let's get into the video here. It looks like this map is going to be returning on EB Games Australia. This image here appeared recently, and as you can see on the image on the right hand side, it says for the season pass we get Carentan as a bonus map. Now in the past in Call of Duty we have seen bonus maps like Atlas Gorge for Advanced Warfare. In Black Ops 3 we had Nuketown 2025. Basically these maps you either get for pre-ordering or you get for having the season pass. A lot of times it's also just included with the day one editions of the games, but it looks like in this case it is going to be attached to the season pass. You're going to get Carentan most likely right at launch. And then it also seems likely, if we just look at the past with our bonus maps, that everybody will eventually get access to this, even if you're not a season pass holder. So that'll probably happen sometime like January or February, maybe a little bit later even. But if you want to get access to Carentan right at the beginning of the game, it looks like you're going to need to get the season pass for this game. Now keep in mind this hasn't been officially confirmed by Activision or Sledgehammer or anything, but I mean it came from EB Games, and also it doesn't look like this image is photoshopped at all. You can kind of see the reflection of everything on the image as well. I highly doubt this is photoshopped, and also since it did come from EB Games, I feel like this is definitely a reliable source. But one interesting thing I wanted to point out with this map is we've actually seen it a few times throughout the years in Call of Duty. A lot of people remember back in Call of Duty 4, we had Chinatown. Chinatown was actually based directly off of Carentan. They just changed up the style to make it look like Chinatown. And it was a nighttime map, and it was actually a really fun map. It played very, very well. Now, a lot of people knew about Chinatown, but what a lot of people forget is in Black Ops 3, we also saw part of Carentan, but it wasn't playable. If you guys remember the map Infection, this is the one where it's got that, like, crazy Inception-like wall that folds up and you're on this like floating island or something. It's a crazy looking map. That wall on the side of the map is actually half of Carentan, or it's a good portion of Carentan. So even though we didn't get to play on that in Black Ops 3, Carentan technically was kind of there. So this is definitely one of the more iconic maps from the original Call of Duty games. And we even saw this map mentioned in The Office. If you guys watch The Office, you'll probably remember that part where they're playing Call of Duty in the office there, and Jim's trying to snipe on Carentan, and you never snipe on Carentan. Even though that's not really true, you can definitely snipe on this map. It's just kind of cool that we're seeing a really iconic map come back to life. And the nice thing is as well, and the thing that I'm really excited about, this map plays well. I've played this map a ton in Call of Duty 4. Unfortunately, I didn't actually really play it in Call of Duty 2 because I was on like PS2 and I don't think I even had high-speed internet at the time. I think I still had dial-up when that happened. But in COD 4 at least, Chinatown played very, very well. And I think that's a good sign since the mechanics are going to be relatively similar in COD World War II. It's not like we're adapting a map for advanced movement like we've seen in the past few years, which is oftentimes hit or miss. Now, having said all this, and even though I'm really excited to see this map return, I'm a little disappointed to see this whole bonus map thing happen again. I get the marketing side of this. Of course, you want to package things, you want to add as much value as possible and encourage people to buy the most expensive edition or to buy the season pass. I totally understand that. But I've found with previous bonus maps in the past, you never really see them pop up in normal rotation at first. You basically have to play in their 24/7 playlist, assuming they do have a 24/7 playlist. And for me, I don't really like playing in 24/7 playlists at all. I like just playing the game normally, and I'd like the map to pop up in rotation. So if we look back at history, it looks like Carentan will probably have a 24/7 playlist until it's released for the general public, which like I said, is probably going to be like January or February, somewhere around there. And I'm not a huge fan of this system, but at the same time, it doesn't hurt me at all. It's just a little bit annoying that I can't play the map that I want to play in regular rotation with all the other maps. But I'd like to know in the comment section below, what do you guys think of Carentan being added to COD World War II? Have you played the map before, whether that be in Call of Duty 2 or Chinatown in Call of Duty 4? And also, what are your thoughts on the bonus map idea with Call of Duty, either pre-ordering or having a season pass? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.